Hello guys, this is going to be my guide video for this boss right here. He's totally brand new boss for temporal vortex, and we have a different time. Okay, the time there is accordingly to two supporters, where the function of these supporters is to keep your team alive in the battle, as every supporter, as you guys know well. But the time of one of these heroes has to be the one accordingly to the ultimate skill of this boss right here. All right, and the good point about this boss here is because, guys, they are the resources is possible we get, gonna be there competing with some other heroes as well, trying to be here between the top 20 or top 50. Actually, I'm focused always between top 20 top 50 right there. I'm not totally aficionated to be crazy there between the top ones, because it's a lot of resources you have to spend for you be able to reach this type of standard, so I want to keep cool and try to help people according to what exactly I know, what's possible I get from some other players as well, that they also play here in my alliance. I'll give an example here. This guy here, he's part of my alliance team. So you guys can see there, he's the top one at the moment, and then actually I used his build here in terms of equipment. I don't have the equipment that he has, but the performance was good. Okay, the performance was really good. See here, there are no mystery per part of talent tree as well, if you check. So I'm going to bring even my composition here just so you guys have an idea. Okay, so let's go here to fight against this boss. So this is the scenario. All right, this is the scenario right here. If you check it here, guys, there are details about the boss, and then you guys can see here that how the boss move in terms of the battle. Okay, so the first one here, he heals targets within range only and grants recover over time. All right, here he heals targets within range, only, and grant recover over time as well. Here on this time right here, and then here Dahwan unleash a torrent, healing all targets for each other ally. One title nearby, the target is healed, and then additionally time up to 4 additional times. So this part here is when he's gonna give you some extra hits over there. So then you see here, so all the type that movements that he does, and then the first passive here, per part of this passive right here, look at this, how influence. Dahwan has 3 forms. He starts in the merciful phase at the start of the battle, and then he generates 100 stacks of mist, and then here when 3 phase rotation is triggered, Dahwan switches to the corresponding form based on the current number of mist stacks, and then the mists here 140 stacks squirting phase, and then a mist 60 stacks ruffle phase. So the easy part is the merciful here, and then the objective is you pass 104 stacks over for you to be able to do more damage. Okay, just simple as that. And then here, and he reach a 100 level 100 stacks here. All healing from skills in the merciful phase is converting into damage. Okay, the thing is right here. Okay, and then ignores immortality and then invisibility and blocks resurrection as well. But again, you need to go over that. So that's why there are some specific team that's possible you do that. This is the merciful phase, is Spartan phase here. You guys can even see what he does, just have an idea. Look at that defense penalty he has, and then here, the most hard part here is this one here. He does fire damage. Okay, and then here, guys, he hits very strong. Okay, it's not easy to keep alive over here. That's why it's very important to check each phase right here, mainly the last one, because of course we want to survive to do more damage for the according to that specific situation. Okay, recommended accuracy right here at the moment, in the beginning is only 50, so the first level boys is not that difficult. Imagine how it's going to be difficult later on after you reach other levels of this boss, you know. The same thing that happened with temporal vortex, you guys know well, you know, according to the first, second season. Now third season, now this boss is just trying to adapt, because now we have pets, you know. And then I hope that I can get even nice pets right there. There are very nice pets, you know, and that can also give you a such kind of sustainability in battle. You know, I've seen some accounts perform well with some specific pets. I give an example. Vampiric can be one. You know, there are the robot as well, it can be another one. There are some other pets can be very interesting right here, you know. Of course, that it's very important you fuse them as well. I didn't do that yet. I'm gonna do it because I'm forcefully trying to hatching the season 3 patch for this, you know. But anyway, guys, this is my team. It's not something fantastic. Look at my equipment. My equipment is totally basic right here, but check about my artifact. Okay, check about my artifact. The artifact right here is the thing that influence a lot, mainly about this guy here, that are using the golden antlers. Okay, I suggest you go for that as well, because it helps to, that hero gives more damage to one of your allies, you know. So this is how that artifact works, as you guys can see right here, you know. So one ally is going to be marked, and what happens is that ally is going to do more damage. Okay, once you have this, and then let's talk about skill timing. Guys, this is the skill timing right here. Okay, very important, 18 for everything. Then guys, you can try here to check about timing from each one. There are some players like to place this hero with 14 seconds. I placed with 15.5. It worked for me, but you guys can even place a little bit more. It depends of how it's going to be synchronized your team. Okay, but this time here is working well for me. But just have a look here for part of my 2 supporters, because they have different times, and these times here are very important between Velocia and my Cinderella. If you do not have Cinderella, you guys can use Finge. You have to use another support for heal. Okay, just use another support for heal, because it's really important. You can use Finge. Velocia is going to be the best one, you know, for sure, but try to use some other heroes if you do not have Velocia. Shield heroes can be interesting, and if you got a Mister, try to use a Mister. Try to use some other heroes. You have Adolphus. If you have Krisos, can use Krisos. Try to use heroes that can give you some sustainability in battle, and then heals as well. You need heroes for give you heals. If you don't have Cinderella, there's some others that gives heals as well. Okay, and then for the part of the other ones, Ice Blast, guys. If you do not want to work with Ice Blast, you guys can try wide heroes. You guys can try summon heroes, and you guys can try the new one. I think that the best one is gonna be between summon heroes and wide heroes. I suppose Dauntless. Okay, and then Corrosion in the future. Okay, but this is exactly my point of view at the moment. Things can change. Okay, anyway, once it's done with this timing here, and then you place your team to fight. Okay, so you have my pet there in the front. Okay, and so when you place to fight, see how it goes. Look at that. That's the merciful phase at the moment. You know, the boss is going to change during the battle. All right. So, Look, guys, stacking 150. The boss is much more aggressive now. Like, of course, you'd like to reach this point now, but like, look, I lost now. My hero's there. That happened. Now, if that happened, just try again, see how it goes. You know, unfortunately, this can happen. You know, but look, I did 180 million now. You know, but again, my equipments are not the best. Okay, so I reached 20 million before. So that can happen. Okay, the case is just have to keep trying, see how it goes, and for you see how far you can go playing against this boss. Right, at least like I still have 3 heroes right there. They are still surviving. You know, maybe I have to work between my other 2 heroes there that unfortunately they died. You know, but you see, like very close by to reach 20 million there. And my team is surviving well, you know, but that happened between my 2 heroes. No, it's okay, you know, it's okay. But once you have very good equipment, this can change totally. It's just the first day. Just remember, we are going to be able to get more equipment. So look, 20 million ready, you know, you're going to be able to get more equipment before you finish this setup here for the first 2 days, you know, and then is when every single player is gonna be there competing crazily, you know. But you see, 20 million because I lost earlier. I lost Beldel, you know, unfortunately. You know, if I do not lose here, probably gonna do much more damage for sure. Anyway, this is the video guide for you. And one thing, guys, if you need promo code SkyS3 is one of my promo codes, and then you have Dragonheir S3. Okay, subscribe, leave a message, leave a like, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Hark! Do you hear it? The anguished wails from the Dragon Queen's retribution. When she forsook us, when she expelled us, they call us the Silent Gods, for we have been exiled beyond the world to where none can hear us speak. How glorious, how serendipitous, all because you have come into contact with his. This should have been our land! Oh, you are quite a captivating sight. I fight to defend my soul! One day, I shall depart the unyielding silk and be free of all this. Now, he has awakened and stands before you.
Shadows
Entangled waters.
the choice comes with a price.
Don't see me as one of those goofballs.
Follow my lead. Everything belongs to me!
We shall await. We shall observe. How will you transform this world?